Hi everybody, I'm out on this scorching hot day. It's up over 30 degrees and I'm actually out finally. It's been a long time coming on the Fields of Dreams. Got the Manticore and the Deus 2 with me, so we'll have a little play around. Both of them are on the most recent update. Done everything I can to keep the machines up to date, and they've cut this piece. I've done this part to death with the macro multi-cruiser, so I'm sorry about the road noise. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to find, but we'll get a 10-hole dig with the Manticore. If there's 10 targets to be had, it will be interesting to see what I've missed with the cruiser on here. The cruiser's an awesome machine, really, well, we'll have a look. Hopefully we can winkle out some new stuff. You can never, no matter how good you do a field, you can never find everything in it. Anyway guys, I'll see you at the first good target, and again, thank you to all of you who support my channel. I really appreciate it very much. See you soon. Well, it looks like I missed something. Target number 1 looks awful. 21, 22, blotchy, middle line, but also bleeding down. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't look particularly good. Bleeding down into the iron. Let's have a look anyway. Still the same, 22, 21, but still bleeding down into the iron. Don't know exactly where that is. Let's take another scoop out, see if we disturbed it. Yeah, it's out, but it doesn't look good. Oh. Well, it's in that clump there. Oh, okay. Well, I don't mind that. It's a button. Okay, target number 1 is a button. Didn't look very good in terms of the signal. Looked like it was iron mixed in with it. Does look a bit crusty, I have to say, but we'll clean that out and we'll take a look at it later. Target number 1, moving on. Target number 2. Oh, that sounds like a surface target a bit. Looks very round, 3-4. Same that way, number 4 on the middle line, all the way to the left. That's double tapping, so it could be close to the surface. But I also could be wrong. Yeah, not picking up anything with the pinpointer. Well, let's have a look. Take the signal. Out already, so it wasn't deep, just wasn't quite able to get it with the pinpointer. Yeah, there we go. Thought it might be. Interesting that it was showing a nice round target when that clearly isn't a round target. But yeah, piece of aluminium rubbish, number 2. Moving on. Target number 3. The double tappy middle line, I don't know if you can see that, 60s Okay, let's have a look. I think that's going to be on the surface. In fact, no, I don't see it. And then wrong again. Okay, but it can't be very deep. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. Must have been a stone I was hitting into. Still in the hole. It was deeper, which suggests it might be a much bigger target than I. There we go, big lump of aluminium. Yeah. Okay. To be expected. Number 3. Aluminium Rex the Third. Moving on. Number 4. 62. Blotchy signal. Middle line. This way there looks to be multiple targets. 70s, 80s middle line, but there's some up in the iron. No idea in terms of what that could be. We're out and I think I can see it. And I think it's just... Is that it? Yeah. What is it? It's a bottle cap. Woohoo! Number 4 is going to be just junk. Let's have a look, because there were supposedly other targets there. Yeah. Although you can't hear it, perhaps you can see it's a 35-36 iron target. I won't include that, but I'll have a look at that also. Anyway, see you at the next. Number 5 is an 8. Middle line all the way to the left. Not quite round. Could easily be a piece of aluminium or something else. Oh. Let's have a look. Supposedly it's out. Yeah, it is out. It's down in there somewhere. Wonderful stuff. Lovely clump of aluminium. Moving on. Number 6, I think, is going to be a very odd shaped target, it seems. 60s, sometimes 70s. And this way, very weird, possibly 2 targets there. Or 1 with iron in it. Perhaps not one you would normally dig. If you were looking for, you know, prime targets. Well, it's out. It's now up in the 80s to the right, middle line, but not round. This will be interesting to see what this is. I see it. Oh, not what I thought it was. I thought it was a shotgun end for a moment. It has quite a nice pattern on it. Yeah? Oh. Have to see if there's a thread in that, and then we'll know a bit more, but that's kind of interesting. Number 6. Unusual one. Moving on. Number 7. It's a 12-13 middle line. Looks pretty round. All the way to the left, or nearly all the way. In there. Now it's not so round. It's clearly very close to the surface. Not out a lot of hope for this. No, it's not right on the surface. But this is ploughed land. Sorry guys, let me get you a bit more in the picture. So, just break it up a little bit. Okay. Well, I can't find that with the pinpointer. It's in a clump somewhere. I don't see anything, not in that one. It'll be in here somewhere. Do I see something there? Yes, I think so. No? Yes? Yes. I did see something, I think. Okay. Well, whatever that is very thin. And it's a artifact of some kind. I don't know what's on there. I don't think there is anything on there. I think it's just a very thin piece of metal. But not sure. Anyway, number 7. Moving on. Number 8. 13-14. 12-13. Not deep, I don't think. I've given up with the pinpointer at the moment, trying to find it just below the surface. We'll just take a piece out. It's already out. Okay, let's have a look. Number 8, I think. In the clump here, yeah, there we go. It's a piece of aluminium rubbish. Wonderful stuff. Not really a great hand so far. One unusual item, but 2 more targets to go. So number 9. On this scorching hot day, I'm near a road, hence the road noise. So I'm not holding out any hope for this target. 16, 14. Blotchy over to the left. Typical aluminium signal. So let's have a look. Wasn't deep, which, as I've said many times, doesn't really mean anything on ploughed land. So let's have a look. Very wormy. I'll put you back in the hole in a minute. Yeah, and there we go. Number 9 is a, I guess, Red Bull tin. Other colours, but other brands and types are available. Yes, okay. So one more target, and then we'll have a think about it. Final target. Sorry about the wind noise. 43, but there looks to be on that screen, and I don't know if you can see that. Try and get the dirt off. There are what appeared to be multiple targets there. So could be a nice target in amongst some iron. I really hope the wind noise isn't too bad for you guys. Try and keep my back to it as much as possible. See if we can get to it. Oh yes, we're on it, which is great. It's not too deep for me to dig. Okay, let's have a look. Where are we with it? Apparently we're out. Is that it there? Yeah, okay. Piece of a pocket watch is the final target. Okay. Well, not the end of the world. Not the best hunt. Moving on. So in my last video I did a 10-hole dig, and well, you know, I'm walking back to the car now and I just got a signal. It's typical, isn't it, when you just finish a 10-hole dig and found almost nothing. Strange signal. There were other targets in the hole too, iron, so it was a bit of a confusing signal, but this one came out. Check that out. It's quite old by the looks of it, and from what I can tell it's probably like a strap end or something like that. That's very, very cool, and probably old enough that I have to hand that in to the archaeology department, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm also happy to have found some history for them. Yeah, okay, moving on. Excuse me with my sombrero on, but this sun really, I turn a lovely lobster red and then back to pale white again. So yeah, not for me. Outcome of that hunt, 10 holes. It's not a huge field, but it's not tiny, and there were very few signals there, which was to be expected. The first time I detected there with the cruiser, there were targets everywhere. I mean, I gridded the heck out of that place. Found coins and silver and all kinds of things on there. Going back with the Manticore, there wasn't very much. Hardly any targets. Took a long time in between each one. Most of it was rubbish. A couple of interesting ones. So yeah, what's the outcome of that? Manticore, excellent machine. Cruiser, clearly also excellent machine, and it's much more to do with your permission than it is to do, let me get you out of the wind, than it is to do with your detector. So just so you, I'm in the sun now, no, okay, let's try it that way around. Yeah, you know, it's down to the ground that you're on. If there's nothing in the ground, you're not going to find it. If you have a half decent metal detector, and there are so many to choose from now, it's revolutionized metal detecting at the moment. Positives and negatives about that, and I'll do a video about that sometime soon. And also got an upcoming video for beginners and also how to get permissions, so stay tuned, some good information coming. But yeah, as an outcome of that cruiser obviously hoovered most of the stuff out of that field, didn't leave much for the Manticore to find. Anyway guys, brief, very short wrap up coming up. Thank you very much for your support, and I'll see you on the next one. Moving on. So a very quick wrap up to this one. I did get a button. I haven't cleaned it up yet. I might even hand it in like that. It's clearly quite old, but yeah, perhaps I'll clean it a little bit before I give it in. I don't know. Jury's out on that. I like it. It's got this really cool pattern. It's difficult for me to know the age of that. I don't think it's particularly old. And I don't know exactly what it is because it's thick. Yeah, if any of you guys know, post below. And yeah, I added this one at the end because I finished the 10-hole dig, and then my very next find was this beautiful little, what I think is a strap end. Excuse the noise of the cars in the background. It's really a spectacular find. I'm sure the archaeology department will be happy to have that. I guess it goes in with the drawer full of all the others that they have. But anyway, not for me to say. Anyway guys, so yeah, something cool as a reminder, you know, it's much more to do with your permission than your detector. There's, I think, too much hype over the latest machine, the best machine. There are a lot of very good, not very expensive machines out on the market, so don't be caught up too much in all of this hype that's going on about the latest thing. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and I wish you a wonderful time, a wonderful day, wonderful week, whatever you're doing, and I will see you on the next one. Moving on.